Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. This one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Single back, takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Quick completion to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. A running play called on 4th down. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. Makes a quick catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Here we go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On the 10th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd and short. Running back with the football. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. You come out in a playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession ended in a pick. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Handoff in a single back formation. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one's broken up, incomplete, and time has expired in the 1st quarter. The Seminoles will line up to kick it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Keeping it on the ground here. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Pass caught. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Come on, set. Check.
From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Ball handed off. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field.
Cricket.
Oh, a reverse. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, this wide receiver is so dynamic. Any chance they can to get his hands on the football, they try to do it. Instead of throwing it, this time they hand the ball to him, and the defense was a little bit surprised there. Some good positive yards there in the red zone.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Pound 55 weak. Ready.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here.
Easy.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
First down here, the offense has time for 1 more play before the 2-minute warning. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. It's a shotgun run call. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to extend the play. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Second down and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. On the ground, it's Banks. He's swarmed by the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a very short chip shot, 22 yards out. He missed it. It's still a 24-point margin after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Receiver in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Past the 50. Out past the 30. At the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Wildcats. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, but we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the... Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Second down play coming up for this offense. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 6.
The 16.
Better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They'll try the right here. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short from the plus 27. Can he make it to the marker? And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Toss play to the outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Important second down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the Noles are going to keep this drive rolling. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Banks. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
This offense has been struggling. Still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Gives it to the back. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
29 Philly.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Spanks. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Noles looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for first down and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught behind the line. It's Banks. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run field, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Well, they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A handoff to the back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Now here's the toss play. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback just kneels down. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the offense just takes a knee here.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything.
You